everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host. And as always, we're here because it's all about you. We want to give you that information you need, put a little pep in your step, and a little love from above. And tonight is a very, very special show. Why, you may ask? Because of my very special guest, Raven Adams. Whoop, whoop. Welcome back to the show. Raven, you know I'm always raving about you and your gifts and your talent. And whoa, you're just off the charts, girlfriend. So your photography, your intuitive awareness, how you connect them both, it just amazes me. It just really does. And I would just love to know, when initially did you realize that you had your intuitive awareness and gift?
You know, it's funny. When I was really, really young, I was extremely sensitive to energy and I was extremely intuitive. But, you know, I'm from a small town in Missouri that's super religious. So you don't really talk about psychic mediums and intuitives and healers where I'm from, but I was super sensitive. I was always really into angels. I could always tell when something was off about somebody. I would get certain images. But honestly, my gifts really started happening when I started Lead With Energy. And I started placing cards and spirit just started coming to me. I had other psychic mediums reach out to me and they're like, hey, you can't deny that you have abilities. Like, spirit's going to keep knocking until you accept, you know, your abilities. And so it was a snowball effect from there. And it's just so crazy. Once I surrendered, and I still have so much to learn, I'll always be a student. So I'm really excited for this next year to see what's going to happen with my abilities. And even with photography, like we were talking earlier, my photography, I just use my intuition. I think that's why it's so easy for me. I just have fun and I intuitively, you know, work the streets with the client and just have fun. And yeah.
Well, it shows in your work because your work is brilliant. And
thank you.
As I said to you before the show, I really feel the Carillion photography is right up your alley. You taking photos of people's auras and interpreting it for them. I think that's your next pathway that Spirit's going to lead you on. Absolutely.
I love that.
I can see you doing it. It's just, you know, color my world, girl. That's just, it's you. And
I've never even thought about doing that. So I love that you brought that up.
Well,
that's interesting.
You know, Spirit always has us in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons. And you are so aware of that, especially with your cards that you leave around. And Spirit, you know, orchestrates the right person to come across them to get the message and the information they need in their lives. So you're this earth angel, just, you know, being led around by the angels. I love it. It's like a win-win-win. And hopefully we can give some great info to Mary, who's on the phone. Mary, are you there?
Hi, Grace. Yes, I am. How are you this evening?
Hey, Mary, I'm doing great, love. You have a question for Raven and I?
My question is, I'm having some issues with my mom, and I'm just trying to see if you see anything, you know, going on with her, you know.
Wait, Mary, you're doing, your mom lives with you at home, correct?
Correct, yes.
All right, and you're taking care of her. This is like home self-care kind of stuff, right?
Yes, I take care of her, yes.
Okay. And you rallied the family around to take turns with you, right?
Yes, my children and my husband help me out, yes.
Okay. All right. Yes, 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 and yes. All right, so the answer, you're giving the answer to yourself, darling. You're doing the outreach that you need to do to give yourself the break so that you're not overwhelmed.
Okay.
Caretakers are always the ones who need self-care and massages, mani-pedis, whatever it takes, you know, to recharge your batteries.
Right.
That's what's going on, because your energy is being drained and given away every day, 24/7.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
Exactly
I know.
what I do.
Talking to me, you're talking to me. You're going to make me do my Robert De Niro. All right, so it's all about, babe, it's all about you. It's all about you taking care of you. You be your own knight in shining armor. You're going to rescue yourself here.
Okay.
Okay? You got the strength, you have the ability, you have the gift to know when, as Papa would say, it's all I can stand because I can't stand no more. So it's when you need that time out. And
Right.
yeah, so you just keep everybody lined up on that. It's the bucket brigade. They keep showing me from back in the day when people would put out fires, and they didn't have weren't blessed to have fire engines and fire trucks.
Right.
Human bucket brigade, and they get the job done and put the fire out. Well, that's
Okay.
what Spirit's saying to you. You have to go to your bucket brigade people and for assistance, because
Okay.
you're very stubborn, Mary. You are.
I know I am.
Yeah, you'd rather do it yourself than to see the face on that look on somebody's face like, why are you asking me this? You're bothering me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I understand that, but you need to not key into their resistance. You need
Okay.
you're assisting them on lifting and ascending, coming up a few notches to where they should be.
Okay.
Okay, so don't hesitate and don't be embarrassed about asking for help.
Okay.
All right, girl? And you're going to do it. I know you are.
I know.
Okay. Whoop, whoop. Maybe, and let's get a nice card pull from Raven to see,
Okay.
because I know
Yes.
something wonderful's coming around for you. Raven, what do you got going on there, girl?
Yeah. So I also want to say, right when you, Grace, always you're on point, but immediately when she started talking, I got the self-care thing too, because my mom, me, my brother, and my dad took care of my mom, and that is huge. You have to take care of yourself. So again, what brings you joy? You have to take time out for yourself. Do salt baths, do massages. You definitely have to take care of yourself. Okay, let me pick a card for you for the week.
Okay.
All right, Karen. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So you got the TikTok card.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how Grace was talking about the resistance with her? And it's
Okay.
hard as humans because we want to control time and we want to control people around us. So Spirit
Right.
is just saying, really think about the next, this should be anytime. Really think about the next week. Just accept that everything happens at divine timing. Sometimes we don't realize it in the moment and we can get frustrated, especially in a situation that you're dealing with. But Spirit has its own timing. And once you surrender to that and say, you know what, I'm in a hard situation right now, but I'm going to trust in divine timing and I'm going to trust in Spirit. So just keep reminding yourself that this week. Everything happens at divine timing. And this is with anything. It's with your mom, it's with career, it's with family, it's with friends. So just keep that in mind this week, okay?
Okay.
Listen, Mary,
Okay.
thanks so much for calling in, honey.
Thank you.
And as always, I will keep you in my prayers.
Oh, thank you so much. I need it.
Yeah, lots
Okay.
of love.
Take
Thank
care,
you very
honey.
much, Raven.
Of course.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Mary. And Raven, we have on the comments here on Facebook, Donna Barrett Rose, and she would love a relationship in like in the near future, like what's anything coming
Okay.
up in the cards that she could
Yeah.
look forward to.
I feel like I need to pick a couple for her. Donna
Donna is her
is
name.
her name?
Donna
Okay.
Barrett Rose.
I love that's her middle name. Rose. Switching my decks. Give me one sec. Huh, I love this. Okay, first off, I love your middle name. So the first card, the overall energy I got for you is Observer. So I'm getting from Spirit, don't take massive action right now. I feel like somebody's going to come to you, so kind of step back. I want you to get really clear what you want as far as love. It's not a time of massive action for you. Observer is, I'm gonna stay in my power and in my strength. I'm just gonna observe. I'm gonna get clear on what I want. Now, the next action step, I picked an action card for you, and you can't make this up. This is crazy. You got the Harmony card, which is the love card out of this deck. So it's definitely coming. Just stay in that energy, stay in that vibration. But this is why I love cards. You just can't make it up. Get very clear on your intentions. And yeah, I mean, the harmony card, girl, there you go. Just be open to it.
Well, and there you go, Donna. So love is right around the corner. You just have to have a little patience and perseverance. And intuitively, I really feel it's more March, April for you, hon. So hang in there, Donna. Love is on the way. If Raven said it, I'll swear to it. There we go. Okay, it's all good. And we have Elisa on the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, great. How about yourself?
Okay.
You have a question for Raven tonight, love?
Yes, I'd like to know, like, psychically what you see about my health, because I have a few things going on.
Okay, Raven doesn't do health questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's more of she's a medium?
Well, she's petite.
Well-
She's petite, actually.
Okay.
That was good, Grace. That was good.
She hasn't embraced her mediumistic gifts and talents yet, but
I'm getting there.
she's getting there. She's on the way.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a brazen hussy, I'll tell you.
Okay.
And you're Sag, so you appreciate the honesty and the candor anyway.
Right.
So, first thing I'm hearing to tell you, honey, is that there are 3 issues physically that you're tending to or that you're on medication for. So,
Okay.
it could be blood pressure. I keep feeling like palpitations in my heart. Are you on heart meds right now, honey?
No.
Do you have panic anxiety attacks?
No.
All right, then then this is not for you. Well, suffice it to say, Spirit always tells me something for a purpose.
Okay.
And you're asking about your health. So
Right.
this could be a warning. Warning,
Okay.
Will Robinson. All right.
Okay.
For you to chill, not be so stressed out. And 'tis the season, the holidays, everybody gets a little stressed out. But I feel that, now are you and your husband traveling a lot?
I was supposed to go with him to Florida. However, I don't feel well enough. So we were supposed to leave tomorrow, actually.
Huh.
But I'm not going.
Okay. So this is kind of stressing you out, Spirit is saying to me. Like you're supposed to be traveling with your husband, but you're not because you're a little on shaky ground here. And the energy that I'm feeling, the Spirit has given me, is that it's almost like a flutter or an anxiety attack or whatever. Try not to focus on, you got to, every day you have to, just be grateful and thank the universe for your good health. Stay in the positive zone. Don't dwell on maladies or don't own anything, okay? And are you doing some kind of multivitamin shake thing?
Well, I'm on multivitamins. I'm not doing the shake.
Oh, okay. I see multivitamins, and then I saw like like greens. They call it the green goddess, or it's a really healthy shake thing.
Well, what I do, but I haven't done it in like 2 weeks, is every so often I do the celery juice.
Bingo. So that's what they're showing
really
me.
good.
That's why they're showing me this green goddess, this green drink. All right?
So I probably should do that again.
Absolutely. I think
Okay.
the Spirit's giving you a little nudge to do that. So if we fuel our bodies and give our bodies what it needs to heal itself, there you go. Presto.
Okay.
You're
All right.
a happy camper again flying to Florida.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So it's nothing major.
Okay.
Okay. So you, through nutrition and you being mindful, I think you're going to take care of it. And, you're a very powerful lady. And, you can will it to happen.
Okay.
All right. So thanks for calling in.
Okay, thank you.
And no worries. It's every little thing going to be all right there, honey. Okay?
All right, thanks.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Woo. Okay. And we still have, Raven, people here that are asking you for a card. And I want to say that there's Gary Leventhal, And he just wants to know, like in general, what card you come up with for him. He's a Leo, by the way.
Sure.
Astrologically.
He's a Leo?
Yeah.
I love you. You're so good with astrology. I have a couple friends that are incredible mediums and astrologers, but I'm just not into that. If I have anything with astrology, I always ask my friends.
Well, that's okay.
There's definitely something to it, though.
Well,
All right, tell me the first name again.
Gary. His
Gary.
name's Gary.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I picked this card earlier. You got the Peace card, but it's in reverse. So this is definitely, it's kind of like a warning sign, but not in a bad way. Spirit's like, cultivate peace, cultivate peace. So I'm getting your home for some reason. Take a look at the clutter, not only in your mind, but in your home, because that's going to affect your energy field on a huge, huge, huge level. So this week, I want you to take time to really clean out like where you're staying at. This could be cabinets, the clutter around, even social media, clutter, photos on your phone. All that little stuff adds up and it's going to affect your energy throughout the day and you won't be able to focus. So peace in reverse, like Spirit's really pushing that at you. You cleanse your energy, not only your energy, but the energy around you. That way you feel more grounded, because when you feel more grounded, you'll be able to get more things done in your life and you'll feel clearer. So that's your card.
Okay, Gary, you heard it here from Raven. It's about all we are saying is give peace a chance. And as the Beatles would sing, and I know you love the Beatles. So it's feng shui time. It's getting clear as, I forget her name, this beautiful Japanese lady, Marie something. And she says, if it doesn't make you happy, you got to release it and let it go. Like she goes around and clears your clutter for you. So it's, I think that's what Raven is suggesting here. And a little organization is needed. And it's easier to gather clutter with your grandchild around, running around. And but I think that every little thing's going to be all right, Gary. So happy holidays in advance to you. He's such a mensch, this man, Raven. He's such a good soul. And I'm so happy that he's watching the show tonight. So the power of your healing energy is drawing people in. And as I'm looking at you, it's like I see the light behind you, literally. Okay, and people are drawn to you for your energy, for your ability through photography to capture their energies. And not just, and it doesn't have to be famous people. I know you take photos for actors and musicians and the whole nine yards, but it can be the everyday person who just needs to realize their own energy and potential, right?
100%. That's what I love what I do, because I want people to walk away from a photo shoot really feeling extra confident. That's exactly why I do what I do.
And I think that's awesome. And also, didn't you just initiate something new on Instagram with Lead with Energy, where you'll do a card pull for people?
So I have had this program for a couple years. I have a Lead with Energy monthly program. People love this. I do basically Monday through Friday. I pull a guidance card for them for the day. And this is awesome because they can strengthen their intuition with spirit. And I have them start a journal. I have them write down synchronistic moments throughout the day. So I really think as psychic channels and healers, I can give you advice, right? Just as you can, but it's very important for people to cultivate their own relationship with spirit. That's number one. So I do the daily card pulls if you want to sign up for the program. And I also do coaching calls. I love helping people with their businesses. I get intuitive hits on that as well. I get a lot of visions for businesses. Obviously I'm a photographer, so I love looking at people's social media and bringing out their personality with photography or how they market themselves in social media. I love doing that as well.
That's awesome. And it has so many wonderful applications, your gift with photography. I mean, you can actually do a branding campaign for people and their business.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if people are interested in hiring you to do that, do they need to go to your website?
They can DM me on anything. They can shoot me an email at Lead with Energy. I have most of my people, I get referrals through Facebook and Instagram. So if you want intuitive work, if you want to do my program, you can go to Lead with Energy. If you want the branding, photography, it's Rave New York on Instagram. You can just shoot me a DM through there as well.
Okay, so I love it. So you have double mojos
I have
going
a
on
lot
here.
of different social media accounts.
Yeah, but I love it that you're channeling it to encompass different areas of your gift, right? Because Lead with Energy is the more intuitive, straight intuitive, right? With the card pulling and guidance from angels and awareness and whatever. And the other, the Raven New York, is the photography, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But what's wild is that different applications, but the same source. Pun intended.
100%. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct.
Yeah. So it's for everybody watching. This woman really is special, very lovely, angelic. You're in good hands with her. So if you feel drawn to her and her energy, you can reach her via Instagram at Lead with Energy or at Raven New York, or go to her website, www.ravenadams.com, and whatever you feel drawn to, I'm sure she'll accommodate and make you a happy camper. It's my mission, I decided to accept it, to be here, and I always thought of myself as like the Johnny Carson for the metaphysical world. You know, bring people here so that you know who's got the goods, who's gifted, who you're going to be in good hands with, and it doesn't necessarily mean all state, bada boom. So it's about finding the right energetic fit for you. And Raven, I can't stop raving about Raven. She's awesome. All right?
I appreciate you so much.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure, love. And also, Heidi Nunez is watching Raven and would like a card pull to see what's going on.
For sure. She wants a general?
What, honey?
She wants a general card?
Yes.
Okay. Let me switch. Sorry, first name again?
Heidi.
Grace, first name?
Heidi.
Heidi? Okay, Heidi. Interesting. So your card, hopefully you can see that, is fire. So Spirit is asking you to work with the element of fire this week. Now, fire is basically saying Spirit wants you to get clear and take action steps as far as your goals, as far as your careers goes this week. So it's not a time of just sitting back right now, like Spirit's like lighting a fire under you. It's time for you to take action right now. Also with this, but be careful. Fire is interesting. I'm seeing a vision from a show on Netflix, this very show. Too much fire can be dangerous, right? So you have to have just the right amount. Also, this card I pull for a lot of people. I don't know if you do intention work, but that would be really great for you to look into. So look into candles and intention work. Add me on Instagram. I can sing you a few things about healing and stuff you can do with candles. So just shoot me a DM on there and I can explain more about fire energy and how you can use it to manifest.
Oh, Heidi. Heidi ho, Heidi ho, Heidi ho. That's a lot of, what a way to go. I think that definitely you interacting with Raven through the DMs will get you the quality information that you're looking for. And, you know, here, even though this is a short amount of time that Raven and I have to impart information to everybody, we have faith and we know that it's the right place, right time, all the right reasons. So what you need is going to be given to you. If not here tonight, you can always hit Raven up on Instagram and schedule something, or me for that matter as well. So that's what we do. That's our job. That's why we're here, living and breathing. And I just wanted to say to everybody, with this full moon lunar eclipse energy, be gentle with yourselves. There are going to be a lot of trigger mechanisms going on with the holidays coming up, and just try to be in your center, in peace. And Raven was pulling that card a few times tonight. Right, the peace
Yeah,
card.
that was interesting.
Yeah, so it's like Spirit channeling through Raven once again, saying, all we're saying is give peace a chance. So it's take that step back and be the observer. That was another card that you pulled tonight. And I find, Raven, and I'm sure you'll agree, that a lot of people can be assisted by cards that are drawn for others. It's like when, if I'm doing a gallery style reading for somebody, there could be 3 other people in the room who say, oh, that applies to me. I relate to that information. So, so everybody, if you've been listening to Raven's card pulls and the advice that she's been giving, if it resonates with you, run with it. Take it and say, oh yeah, I was meant to hear that, because you were. Okay, and that's why Raven's here tonight. And hopefully I'll get to have her back again, because time has flown.
I would love to.
Raven,
thank you.
Thank you so much. You're the best. I adore you.
Aww.
And until the next time, darling, hopefully we'll have
I
you here.
adore you. Thank you.
Okay, take care and have a great holiday,
Take
everybody.
care. You too.
Bye.